Tomorrow, 7:30, my private studio. No flowers this time. 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Wear the blue suit.
Come home, now.
Listen to me. Whenever you say that, my life gets worse. Perhaps because your life has never required you to do anything difficult.
Grant Industries has reopened negotiations on the South Bay development.
I know.
How?
Because Adrian Grant has developed an unhealthy interest in ruining my week.
He requested you personally.
Of course he did.
This is a billion-dollar development, Ryan. Grant is offering equal investment and shared control.
And you don't find it suspicious that he suddenly became generous after I announced I was pursuing Ethan?
You announced what?
That isn't the important part.
It is rapidly becoming the most concerning part.
No.
That wasn't a question.
He is using a corporate partnership to put me under his supervision.
Then perhaps you should demonstrate that you don't require supervision.
You don't know him. I know he turned Grant Industries around in 18 months.
He also pours wine on strangers and grabs people's ties in empty hallways.
He did what?
Metaphorically.
Ryan.
The point is, he's manipulative, arrogant, and clinically incapable of respecting boundaries.
You sound unusually observant.
I'm not working for him.
Very well.
That was too easy.
I'll freeze your personal trust allowance tonight. The penthouse belongs to the company. So does the car.
You wouldn't.
You can keep the roses.
That's financial abuse.
It's employment motivation.
He's going to make my life impossible.
Then make his difficult in return. 9 o'clock, Grant headquarters. Arrive late, and you can take the subway home.
I hate this family.
Be sure to include that in your memoir.
When this ends in a hostile takeover or a homicide, remember that I warned you.
Mr. Grant is expecting you.
That makes one of us. Before we begin, I have 3 conditions.
You're 11 seconds early.
Try not to sound disappointed. You wore it. This was already clean. Of course. Stop looking at me like that.
Like what?
Like you've already won something. You came. My father threatened to repossess my car. Whatever helps you preserve your dignity.
You made $1 billion offer to control my schedule. That would be an irresponsible use of company funds. So you deny it? I deny that controlling you requires that much money. Listen carefully. We work on the project. That's all. Were you expecting something else? Your 3 conditions? You don't control my personal time. You don't interfere with Ethan. And you keep your hands off my clothes. The 3rd condition sounds unusually specific. Sign it in blood if necessary. Hypercontracts.
Read it.
I'm not one of your employees.
No. Employees are usually qualified before they enter my office.
You dragged me here.
And now I'm deciding whether that was a mistake.
Fine. Let's find out which one of us regrets it first.
This projection is wrong.
You've been reading for 4 minutes.
And your planning team has apparently been asleep for 4 months.
The east section is inside the revised coastal flood zone. The zoning map was approved last year and amended 6 weeks ago. If construction begins as according to this schedule, the insurance premium triples before phase 2. Your projected return loses at least 14%. Nothing arrogant to say? The error was intentional. You tested me. Your father says you've never worked a day in his company. That doesn't mean I can't read. It means you've worked very hard to convince everyone you're useless. People expect less when they think you're only decorative. And you enjoy disappointing them? I enjoy choosing when to surprise them.
You have an enormous office. I'm aware. Then why are you standing on top of me? Your handwriting is terrible. Move. You found the problem faster than 2 senior analysts.
Was that a compliment? Don't become emotional. I'm trying not to. You're breathing on my neck. You're very sensitive to proximity. Only when the person behind me is deeply irritating. Your pulse suggests otherwise.
Are you always this inappropriate with business partners? Only the unqualified ones. Then qualify me from over there.
Correct the financial model by 4. I have somewhere to be tonight. Then work quickly. Hey, Ethan.
Are you surviving?
Barely. The office atmosphere is hostile. The office can hear you.
I'll be there at 7:30. You don't have to prove anything by coming tonight. I'm not coming to prove something to Adrian. I'm coming because I want to see you. Then I'll see you tonight. You can say it. Say what? Whatever judgmental thing is currently damaging your blood pressure.
Your personal decisions are not my concern.
Good. Then I'm leaving at 7.
The investor revision is due at 8.
You just said my personal decisions aren't your concern. They aren't. Your professional obligations are.
You move the deadline. The investors move the call. You are the investor. One of them. Just admit you don't want me going. Why would I care where you go? Because it's Ethan. Is that what you want this to be? What does that mean? Every time you mention Ethan, you look at me to see how I react. You ask him out, then wait for me to stop you. You provoke me, then accuse me of jealousy. At some point, Ryan, you should ask yourself whose attention you're actually chasing. Maybe I'm chasing both. There it is. What? The part of you that hates not being the only man I want?
The revisions We'll be finished by 7.
7:15.
7.
7:10.
You're negotiating 10 minutes? You're the one with a date. 7-5. Final offer. Accepted.
Ethan,
Did you arrange the South Bay deal to bring Ryan into your company? It was a good investment. That wasn't my question. Then ask a less obvious one.
Don't punish him for coming to see me. I'm not punishing anyone.
You never believe you are. You decide what is best for people, then call it protection. He isn't ready for you. And you are? Ryan is coming because I invited him. I know. Then let him choose. Flood zone adjustment, revised insurance costs, new construction timeline. Your 14% loss is down to 3.
the transport estimate is still high.
Because your supplier is overcharging you. They've worked with Grant Industries for 6 years. Then they've been overcharging you for 6 years.
You did this today?
Some of us work well when motivated by spite. It's 7-5. We had a deal.
Mr. Grant, the underground garage is temporarily closed. There's flooding on the lower level. Perfect. My driver is upstairs. I'd rather swim. You'll ruin the suit. I'll take you.
To Ethan's studio? Unless you prefer to explain why you stood him up.
What's the trap? Not everything is a trap. You built an entire development deal around me. Then you should know I don't need to hide them.
Nervous? About Ethan? No. You've adjusted your tie 4 times. Because someone nearly strangled me with it yesterday. Condition 3. Your tie is crooked. It can stay crooked. You're holding me again. Don't become emotional. What happened between you and Ethan? Ask Ethan. I'm asking you. Why? Because every time he looks at you, he seems angry that he still cares.
And when he looks at you, like he might want to know me. Is that enough? It's a beginning. Beginnings are easy. Is that why you never gave him an ending? We're here, sir. Ryan, don't promise him anything tonight. You don't get to decide that. I know. I'm asking. You should have learned how to ask sooner.
I can walk 20 feet alone. Apparently not without ruining expensive clothing. You brought him. I brought your date. Did he? You're late. 5 minutes. I was beginning to think he wouldn't let you leave. He tried. This was supposed to be a date. It still is. Unless one of you is afraid of an honest conversation. Come inside. You too.
You wanted to know what happened between us. And now you can make both of us.